Good morning. Welcome to our second class on Wait, Wait, Don't Get Up. Hopefully you have either just woken up or else have gone down and gotten your coffee, which I did. Cheers. And then don't forget about your water. Water and coffee. That's about all you need. Okay? Well, welcome. Hopefully you've tried some of the exercises and stretches that we did our first time around. We're going to go over them again and add a couple more. The whole basis to the program is trying to get the blood flowing, get you thinking more clearly, getting your energy up before your feet hit the floor. So welcome. I'm glad that you're here, and make sure that you let me know what you think about the class and anything that you'd like to see in the future. I'm just going to go over a couple of key points when you're going to do your exercises and your stretches, your morning stretches in bed is, oh my goodness, the first thing you need to do is if you have a bed buddy, hey, dear, you need to get up. Excuse me. He's been very tired lately. So bed buddies need to go. You just stay right there and watch. Okay, good. Next thing, let's talk about pillows. Remove all the pillows from the bed with the exception of a small one. And that's only if you want it. I like to see everyone at least try it under the neck or under the knees for a couple different poses, but that's all you need. And then take your comforter, push it off to the, you can actually keep it on the bed a little bit. The reason why I like it is because I have a high headboard. I'm not sure where you're at, but many times the bed is against the wall, so either you have a wall that you can touch instead of a headboard, or else you have the actual headboard. I do have a low footboard, but I like to have my bottoms of my feet touch something. So I like to keep the comforter a little bit on there, so it kind of gives me the feeling of pressing a little bit more and getting that circulation going just a little bit more than it originally was. Okay, so I got my cheat sheet. I've got my timer, all important, so I make sure that I don't run out of time. Okay, get to the middle of your bed. Oh yeah, and again, doesn't matter. Can be a king, queen, full, or twin, doesn't matter. The one thing is you just want to make sure that you have full range. That's why the bed buddy needs to go. Okay, so now I'm going to take my pillow and put it right up towards the headboard. So this is one time you can use your pillow under your head if you'd like. And now we're going to do the body scan. So we've got our palms facing the ceiling. We're going to start this routine and stretch with 3 nice deep breaths in. And you know from the last time we were together, actually went through it where you go with deep breath in through the nose, hold it in for a couple seconds, blow it out through the mouth, nice and slow. Good. 2 more times. Deep breath in. Blow it out. Now our last deep breath in is we're going to hold it in a little bit longer. Let's hold it in for the count of 5. So it's a deep breath in. Blow it out. Nice and slow. Beautiful. The reason for this whole starting routine, we're trying to expand our lung capacity. And by bringing in that great big deep breath of air through the nose and then holding it for just a couple seconds and blowing it out slow is kind of getting the body ready, because the second breath that we do, we hold it just 1 second longer. And then the third one is we hold it till 5. Now, once you're doing this routine for, I don't know, a week, 2 weeks, whatever, 3 weeks, a month, you are going to want to increase that holding period so you can expand that lung capacity. That's what we're trying to do there. Okay, so now palms again facing the ceiling, and now we're just going to work the toes and the ankles. And this is where, I don't know if you can actually see my toes, but my toes are pointed down towards the footboard of my bed. and I'm tapping the comforter. If I didn't have it there, I think probably would be fine, but it gives me a sense of, that I'm pushing something down. And at one point, we're going to be doing an exercise where we're taking the bottoms of our feet and pushing it against the comforter again. So if you don't have a comforter or something at the base of your bed, put a pillow there. It makes a difference. So I'm just taking my toes, pointing them forward, and now we're going to do a circle. Both feet, I'm going out, good, with the feet, and now I can feel it in the ankles. If you haven't noticed, we're starting from the bottom up. Oh yeah, here we go. And I'm just doing this with my hands in the event that you can't see my toes. Oh yeah. Okay, I can start to feel this up my shin bone. Oh yeah. Feel this in the calves. Let's do 3 more, 2 more. Last one, stop, and now go in and push out. Go in and push out. It's amazing as you go in with that circle. It's just a little move, but look what it's doing with your calves. It's getting the circulation going up the leg. Good. Nice. I mentioned it last time, and it is a big thing. When we get up out of bed after laying down for 6 to 8 hours without getting the body ready for it, I mean, it's really unfortunate because you can feel so much better by just doing a couple moves before you get up. Okay, and lastly, we're going to point, and now we're going to flex our feet. So I've got my flat foot and my toes coming forward, and now I'm going to point forward. Oh yeah, I can feel that all the way up the shin bone. And here we go. Go back and forward. Let's do 4 more. There's 4. Here's 3 and 2. Oh yeah, hold it a little bit more each time. Here's our last one. And relax the feet. Good. Okay, let's take the knees. We're going to bend the knees a little bit. And this is what's so great about doing these exercises on a bed. It's comfortable. Our back is nice and secure. We don't have to worry about that. So what I want you to think about is we're running in place. We're bending our knees. Our calves are hitting the bed. Can you hear mine? Oh yeah. My flat feet are pointed, my feet, let's say my toes are pointed up to the ceiling, and I'm not really doing anything with my feet. It's all happening from the knees. Good. And then as my legs start to loosen up a little bit, I'm going to bend the knees a little bit more. Good. We're going to keep our arms below the heart so we don't get the heart rate up yet. Just working the legs right now. Now, as we're doing, so my heels are actually scraping on the sheets, which you can probably hear, and now I'm going to start to open the legs. Open the legs. Good. Oh yeah. Feel that in the hips. Feel that in the quads. And now it's all in the heels. Oh yeah. Let the heels just kind of work those sheets. Be funny if the sheets get worn right where we're doing our morning run. Good. Keep the arms down low, and let's go out again. Go out. Go out. You're going to know how far you want to go out. Be like, oh yeah, I can feel that stretch. Stay there for a couple runs, couple steps, and then come back in. We just have 1 more. Keep that deep breath going in. Blow it out. Here we go. Go out with the heels. Go out with the heels. We're going to hold it here. We're going to keep it here for 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring them back. Oh yeah. Okay, let's feel that hamstring and what that feels like. So I'm going to bend both knees, and I'm going to take my right flat foot, I'm going to push it into the bed, and I'm going to bring my left one up. Good. Here it is. Oh yeah, as soon as I bring that leg up, I feel it right here in the hamstring. Now I can see my foot. I'm going to point and bring it back. So I'm working the hamstring. I'm actually stretching it. Good, by just bringing the knee up. And now I'm working the calf and all the way up the shin bone. I'm getting a twofer. Oh yeah, working the whole leg. Because isn't that the whole basis? Getting the blood circulating in your legs, getting it up towards the heart. That's what we're doing. point and flex, point and flex. 3 more. Last one, done. Take that big toe and let that be your marker. We're doing the same thing that we did with our legs straight. Now we have it up, doing double the work. 2 more circles. Last one, stop, other way, circle. Feel it in the ankle. Good, feel it all up and down the leg, really. Okay, 2 more, last one. Now I'm gonna take both hands. I'm gonna go right, not on the knee, never the knee, right here, back here on the hamstring. And I'm gonna pull the knee in. Think of my knee or your knee. It's gonna bonk you right here in the nose. It's not even close, don't worry about it. Just get an added stretch. So what's that right leg doing? The foot is being pushed into the bed. And believe me, all of the muscles on that right leg are working because you're pushing your foot into the bed. So now we've got the ankle going, we've got the whole leg going on the left side, and now we have the right engaged. Why? Because that right flat foot is pushed firmly into that bed. And I will tell you, if you can touch, your glute should be engaged. Yep, just from taking that foot and pushing it into the bed. Nice. And very slowly, both legs come down. And just bring the knees just a little. This is a little run. Okay, so basically a good rule of thumb, because as I mentioned, once you get going in these exercises in the morning, you're gonna just automatically incorporate a couple of your own moves. And you should, because no movement is bad movement. Okay, what I mean by that is the more you can move and do things, the better it is, no matter what it is. No movement, to not do anything and to just sit and not get that range of motion going and get that blood circulating, that's bad. So think of things that you can do that would feel good. Just don't push it, take it nice and slow. Okay, so both knees are up. Good. And now I'm going to take my left foot. We're not going to bring up the right one yet because I want to show you something. Take your left foot and press it into the bed. Oh yeah. Now take your left hand and feel your glute. This is your glute right here, lower part of your glute. Feel that. And you're on your bed, so you got a nice soft surface, and you're taking that left foot, pressing into the bed, and you are engaging that glute, largest muscle in your body. We're getting things going by doing nothing else but taking that foot and pressing it in. And when in question, if you're like, yeah, that doesn't, yeah, feel it. The truth is in the muscles. Nice and taut, you got things going. Okay, now we bring the right leg up. Think about that knee, bring it closer to the nose. Hold it here. Here we go, let's do our circles. Do a circle, do a circle, good. Make sure, so both knees are bent, no straight legs here. Lower back and whole back area is laying flat on the bed, so that's nice and safe. And you're working your glutes on the left side and you're working your whole right side. We have 2 more. This is where the little moves, big results came to life here. Now we're going to go the other way. Go the other way, good. What are we leading with? You remember? We're leading with the big toe. It's that big toe. 2 more. Last one. Now point, bring it back. Point and bring it back. Feel it in the ankle. Feel it up the shin bone. Hey, what about that left flat foot? Press it into that bed a little bit more, into that mattress. Good. Woo! Legs are getting a workout today. Oh yeah. Ready? Now both hands right behind, right here in the hamstring. Look at that bent knee and bring it up. What about that left foot? Press it in. Keep that glute activated. Deep breath in. Blow it out. Okay, hands come down. Let that leg drop. Both legs drop and back and forth. Good. Perfect. Let me see where we are time-wise. Oh, we're perfect. Perfect like Mary Poppins. Perfect in every way. Just a little movement. Good. Okay, I'm going to take the pillow out from my head. I'm going to put it over here. A pillow with some of these exercises gets to be a little bit of a hassle because we're all over this bed. Our arms are going, our legs are going. Okay, we're going to get our heart rate up. No, when I talked about before about keeping your hands below your heart, as soon as we get our hands above the heart level, it goes up. So just know that. So what I want you to think about here, so I think we called it a snow angel. That's what I want you to think about. You're keeping your head and your gaze straight up. And as the arms come up, the legs go out. Now I can tell that I'm going to push myself down a little bit more. I want to have full range. Okay, ready? And come down. And up. And down. So I can still feel that I'm probably up a little bit too far, but that's okay. I'll bend my elbows, hopefully not get smothered by the pillow. Help, I'm being smothered by the pillow. Here we go. Good. Okay, after this one, we have 4 fast. Ready? So it's 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Get your heart rate up a little bit. I got mine up a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to take that pillow. I'm going to put it right under my knees. Oh, and that feels good too. If we were doing floor exercises, might recommend doing this a little bit more, but you know, as long as that back stays nice and flat on the bed, you'll be absolutely fine. Okay, so now I'm going to take my hands and I'm going to line up my thumbs, okay? And I'm going to wave to the ceiling. Wave to the ceiling. Oh yeah, arms are straight, but elbows are always soft. We know our knees are soft right now because they're bent right on a pillow and it feels good. Back and forth. Why do we do this? We're working the wrist. We're getting the circulation going in the hands, which is always, in the morning, I think our hands get probably the stiffest. So we want to open them up and wake them up. So we're waving and waving. And I don't know about you, but I feel this in my forearm. So by just waving back and forth, feel this all up and down your arm. Let's do 3 more, 2 more, last one, and say bye-bye to the ceiling. Open up those fingers as wide as you can and make that all-important fist. And they're facing the ceiling, soft elbows. And now tuck your fist down. Oh yeah, feel that? That's that stretch in the front of the hand and the wrist. And bring it back up and tuck it and up and tuck it and up. 2 more. Now bring it up. Now tuck it and hold it. We're going to hold this stretch. 10, 5 more, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and start to mix. This reminds me of something like I'm mixing some type of batter. Making pancakes. Oh yeah, haven't had pancakes in a while. Oh yeah, keep it working. We have 3 more. Should feel this in the forearm. Here's our last one, done. Go the other way. Go the other way, nice. Go the other way. Oh yeah. 2 more. Last one. Drop your hands. Probably could have gotten your heart rate up a little bit with that one. Wiggle your fingers like you're playing the piano. Now I'm going to go up with my left hand. Palm is going to be facing the ceiling. I'm going to come up with my right hand, take my fingers and give my inside of my wrist a nice stretch. Good. Don't lock any of the fingers. The fingers can be slightly bent, but those fingertips are actually being pushed into the palm of my right hand. Both elbows are bent. Oh yeah, that feels good. Okay, shake it out, wiggle your fingers, play that piano. Let's go with the other hand. Palm is going to go up, left hand will come, and those right fingers are going to press into the left fingers and feel that stretch. It can be a pretty intense stretch, so don't hurt yourself. This is the first time maybe that you've ever done this, or definitely done it today. So take it nice and slow. Be kind. Be very kind to yourself. Okay, and drop the hands. Good. Okay, let's do our let's do our body stretch. What does that look like? We're going to take our right hand and we're going to put it along our side, and then our left hand and arm is going to go straight up. I'm going to take my left hand, I'm going to switch it around so I make sure that you can see me. I'm going to take my right hand. You start with either one because we'll do both. And as you can see, I'm pushing on my headboard. If you don't have a headboard, then do some pillows or something where you're stretching. So the first part of this stretching routine this morning, we did belly button down. Now we're working our way up. We just did our hands and we did our fingers, we did our wrists, and now we're going to do our side. Okay, so now my right flat hand is going to go right on my headboard, not my headboard. Should finish that sentence. So you're going to say, what is she doing? Now, while I'm pressing, I'm going to take that left hand and I'm going to reach towards the footboard. So I'm getting a full body stretch. And let's switch it. We have 3 of these. Okay, so now my left hand is going to press. What's going on with the right? I'm going to point those fingers down to the footboard. Nice. And let's switch it. So you might say, well, how long am I going to hold it? Start to hold it to count of 5. You'll know as you get going with these stretches how long you want to do it. Okay, and here we go. Left hand, press. Right fingers, press and point down to the footboard. We have 1 more each side. Let's get a nice deep breath in here. Good, and blow it out nice and slow. Switch it up. Here we go. Press, press, press. Oh, that feels good in the shoulders. And here we go. Other side. Oh, I love that one. Okay, arms go out to the side. Take your right arm, bring it over, take your left arm under your right, and give yourself a great big hug. Kind of settle into this, kind of enjoy your hug. Enjoy your hug. And while you're giving yourself this all-important hug, just make notice, where are your fingers? You want to wrap them around. You might be touching your shoulder. You want to wrap them around as you start to loosen up so you can actually touch maybe your shoulder blades. That'll be very good. And then open. And now we go the other way. So now my left arm will go in front of my right. And here we go. It doesn't have to be a high hug, but those fingers, we really want to wrap them around. Oh, very nice. And hands come off, and we have 1 more. Ready? Right. I think we have 1 more after this. So we have the right on top twice and the left on top twice. And while you're here, see if you can get those fingers in the back of you just a little bit more. Okay, and here we come. And last one. Good. Get a nice, good hug. Oh, yeah. I'm a really good hugger. Feels so good. I'll give you a hug next time I see you. And here we go. And drop those arms. Let's start to roll over on our belly. Oh, yeah. So this is a yoga. I think the first time I did this stretch, it was a yoga stretch, and it really is good. It's a nice cleansing stretch. It's good for your whole body. So just think of yourself laying on your belly, palms down. Now bring yourself up and put yourself on your forearms. Good. And now I'm going to take my forearms and push myself up. The first place I feel this is in the shoulders and the back, lower back. Not to where it hurts, just that it's a stretch. Make sure you keep your belly on the bed. It's kind of fun to say. Keep your belly on the bed. Pelvic area and belly are on the bed. We're just getting that chest stretch and come back down. We have 3 of these. Relax it. Good. And now bring those forearms. Good. And come up. So we're really working our arms and our shoulders. This is a great exercise when we're working towards getting ourselves up from a floor pose, because we need to bring ourselves up and we need to have that strength in our forearms and our biceps, triceps, shoulders to be able to bring ourselves up. This is all part of it. One more time, come back down. Now I know while you're laying here on your mattress, it might be like, oh boy, this feels good. We're not done yet. Here we go. Come up on your forearms. Good. And relax. Okay, we're just gonna stay in this position and we're gonna work our glutes because we're in a perfect position to do that. Glutes are faced up to the ceiling. So I want you to squeeze your glutes and then relax. And squeeze and relax. I don't know if you heard that door or not, but I think we need some WD-40. And squeeze and relax one more time. Squeeze the glutes as tight as you can. Pretend like you got a penny between those, your butt cheeks. Oh yeah, and relax. So the more we can actually strengthen our glutes, the better it is for our lower back. So now come up on your bed and come to the end of it. Come to the side of the bed and just let the feet hang down. Shoulders go up, back, and down. So we are in perfect posture position to start the day. Let's stretch out our neck. Drop the chin and come back up. One more time. Drop the chin. Just relax the neck. You should feel this in the back of the neck. And come back up. And 2 nice cleansing breaths. Deep breath in through the nose. Go nice and deep and blow it out. And one more time. Deep breath in. And blow it out. Enjoy your day. Thanks for joining me.